Educational and economic opportunities across the Black community, enacting meaningful police and criminal justice reform, and promoting greater civic engagement. We are in discussions with the Players Association to develop a comprehensive strategy on how the NBA, its teams, and players can best address these important social issues and uniquely position our league to drive action and create meaningful and generational change. So, Broussard, as Avery Bradley said, we don't need to see more. We need to find a way to achieve more. And it appears as if the league is listening. What do you make of what Avery Bradley and the commissioner had to say?
Well, I think everyone that criticized Kyrie Irving, Avery Bradley, Dwight Howard, and other players that brought up the notion of sitting out and forcing, the Black Lives Matter movement to the forefront of the league, I think they owe them an apology. Guys called it stupid and other things. They owe these guys an apology because before they even brought up that notion, Avery and Kyrie, I had not heard the NBA say anything about addressing systemic racism. All I heard was coming back to play, COVID-19, the bubble, and that they would let players protest. And I don't like that term when it comes to a protest anyway, because a protest isn't about anyone letting you do something. It's about you making people uncomfortable. And so I think that Kyrie and Avery Bradley have forced the league to address these things. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe behind the scenes, they were already talking with the Players Association about stuff like this, but I didn't see it publicly. And the fact of the matter is this: whatever the players were going to do or could do or will do in Orlando, as far as wearing T-shirts, kneeling down, locking arms during the anthem, whatever it was, the whole purpose of that is to get the powers that be in the system to address the system and address changes that need to be made. There's two ways to change a system: either tear it down completely or get the powers that be, the power brokers in the system, to start making changes. And now it appears that Avery and Kyrie have pushed the league to at least start looking at that. I love these phrases: combating systemic racism that I heard from Adam Silver, expanding educational and economic opportunities across the Black community, create meaningful and generational change. That is what needs to be done. Now, this is only a first step. This is only a statement. It remains to be seen what exactly the league could do. But with Adam Silver and the owners, they can get a lot done that the players can't. So props to Avery and Kyrie for pushing this forward, Wilds.
Broussard, I totally agree. I think those were perfect points that when they first came out, it was a little bit of like, what's going on here? And now you're looking at, they've already moved the conversation pretty far. So I think you're spot on. I also want to talk about Avery Bradley, and he was saying it's not enough for awareness. There's also a tremendous fundraising opportunity Avery Bradley has here, and I think that should also be part of the plan. And the reason why I say there's a tremendous fundraising opportunity for maybe hundreds of millions of dollars is that we just saw the NFL do it during the NFL draft. If we could put up the tweet, Roger Goodell, this was all in 3 days. Thank you for participating in Draftathon. With the addition of your donations, the NFL family has now collectively raised more than $100 million for COVID-19 relief. And they distributed that money to groups like the Salvation Army, American Red Cross, and the United Way. So if Avery Bradley